Hello, I'm EDDF Toxic. That was the 2 hour track challenge I did on December 27th, 2018. Last one of the year, actually. So every week I try to set aside a couple hours to uh, make some sort of music. It gives me a chance to experiment with different styles. It also forces me to work within a time limit, explore my creativity, and also forces me to consider a song done. But then a couple of weeks later, I like to do this little premiere live where I take a look back at how I made the song, why I made the song the way I did, and make sure that I have a title for it. Hello, Carrie. How's it going? This particular song, I actually have no title ideas, so any suggestions are welcome. And I guess I should switch over to the to Ableton here to see how it see how the project looks. So this one here, like I said, it's the last one of the year, but it's also the first one after Christmas. And one of the things I got for Christmas in my stocking was a couple picks that work with bass. Since I just started playing bass, well, I got an electric bass last year. Probably started playing bass right around. No, I guess it would have been a year before that I actually started playing bass, and I'd always played with my fingers. Wanted to try it with a pick because you can get some cool different sounds there. So this was kind of me experimenting with playing bass with a pick instead of my fingers. So it starts off with playing the fingers, and I always forget to turn this on. Oh wow, it's actually on the right one for once. Yeah, so that's with fingers, and then right about here, that's with a pick. So you can hear there's a bit of a different sound. I think this one's a different pick, so it might be a little bit different sound again. I just kind of switch between the two picks as I was playing. And I kind of wanted that to be the focus of the song. Picked a simple rhythm for that, and then kind of built up the rest of the song around it. Starting with the drums, which I made the intro slightly different than the rest of the song, but I think the drums are pretty simplistic. The outro is different, obviously, too, because the outro just drags on and on. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a break there, the same place that I took a break on the bass. And there's 3 drum tracks here, and that's just because I started doing this trick during one challenge, and I just really enjoy doing this. This track here, this is most of the drums. You got a bass drum, a snare, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat, and a crash. And I did it, all that I left in the center. And this one, I've done this more complex with these sides before, but essentially the shaker, sometimes it's in the left, sometimes it's in the right. So if you're listening with one ear, but the shaker might sound a little bit different. Here, let me solo that. Versus the right shaker, which I actually didn't hear anything because I don't have the right earbud in. Or if you put those together, it kind of jumps in between the two. And one of these is actually, yeah, this one right here is in the left and the right, so it kind of passes through the center for a bit there, in a way. So that's a simple drum pattern. And then I didn't want it to be entirely bass, so I added this. I called it Odd Thing. How did I make this? This was Codex again, because I've been doing this a lot lately. Started off with a preset, but I also went down to the sequencer, which finally I figured out how to actually make it work for once, because I had been having so much trouble with that. And that is all this stuff. You can see here I'm just holding a single note for that whole time. And all the little melody there is all controlled by the sequencer, which is kind of cool. And it sounds weird, but that's why I called it Odd Thing. And then I felt like the breaks needed something. I am soloing Odd Thing. So I threw in some horns. This is a session horns, I think, yeah. I definitely wanted a trombone, because I wanted a little bit of a slide. It's just something that I'd heard in my head while I was listening to it without the horns there. And another thing I did with the horns is this is the panning of the track. So this is a little bit to the right, and then in between here it just kind of moves over to the left. So the second blast of the horns is a little bit over to the left, and then it comes back over to the right, and then to the left again. Let me switch here. If you watched here, after that one goes off, this should move over. Yeah, moves over kind of slowly because it has time to take its time. That's really the only reason it moves so slowly. Going over to the right to prepare for the right one. Next one. Yeah, that's about that. I don't think I had any other automation anywhere here. No. Definitely not in the bass, because kind of the point of this was to play with the difference between picks, not the difference between effects. And then at the end here, whoops, I just put a point there and I didn't want to. Is that... That's not okay. Clearly I broke up the playing of the bass a little bit into a few takes. And since there's nothing being played here, I just kind of cut it out. But this last one ends off with just holding a single note for a long time. I kept hold on to the on thing, and then the drums just kind of kept going on, or the shaker kept going on. The main part of the drums quit, except for a cymbal every once in a while. And then a cymbal to end it off. Made quite a long outro, but I don't think it's too long. I think it's kind of a cool outro. I just have trouble at the end, like, where do I go from here? Master chain is pretty simple. This is what I normally do. I have this EQ in here by default. Compressor, just blow it up just a little bit on the volume, because that's how I like to do it. And I need a title for this. Do you have any ideas? Because I'm still fresh out of ideas. I'm going to take a drink of water. maybe I'll play this song in its entirety again. I'll start preparing this as well. 27. Yeah, it does need a bit more power. It's a, 2-hour time limit kind of stuff. The time limit's up, unfortunately. And hello, you are ADDF trumpet. You know what, Hemi? I actually picked this because of the trombone. There's no trumpet. ADDF trombone is me now. Yes, how's your wife? That's a good question. Trombone. Weird word. And there's also a saxophone in here as well. But I picked it mostly for the trombone because of the sliding ability. Here, let me go grab something. I'm trying to think of a name for this song. You weren't here for the explanation of the of why I did the song particularly like this, but this was the first 2-hour track challenge. That was a comment to Hammy. This is the first 2-hour track challenge I did after Christmas, and one of the things I got for Christmas is these 2 picks, which are thick enough to play bass with. So it was very much a case of I wanted to play with the picks and see how different they sound in the bass. So every time the bass takes a break, the first bit is just me playing with my fingers like I usually do, and then at the breaks I just kept switching the picks out. So one of these is 1mm and the other one is 1.14. Right now there is no way to download this song, unfortunately. I am still working to get that system set up. It will be on YouTube on Saturday, and that's oh my god, Hammy, I need to open my quote stock. Where would I have put that? I think that's right here. Yeah. Whoop, not there. The first part is just me playing with my fingers. Oops. 2019 and 108. That's another thing that's coming up in the future. Yeah. Like I said, the song will be on YouTube. There won't be a download yet, but I'm hoping this year I'll get that available. But yeah, that's all I have to say at the moment. All I really need now is just a title, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe something with a blue and purple, since those are the color of my new picks. Um, First fingers, then break into one of the picks, and then the other pick. Yep, and then I just kind of kept picking up a different pick every time I took one of these breaks. Kind of wonder if I should do something with like ADDF trombone for the title. Maybe I'll just call it that. Or blue trombone. Does that sound wrong? Knowing me, I probably just said something that sounds very wrong. So I'm hoping somebody will actually let me know if that is the case before I actually commit to naming something that. Title here. I think I'm going to go with purple trombone. Blue trombone seems to flow better, but it also reminds me of the blue French horn from How I Met Your Mother, which not that I have anything not that I have anything wrong with that. If it is something odd, you'll have to. Yeah. I know a group of people who will surely let me know if I just said something dirty. Purple trombone. I like it. The more I say it, the more it feels right. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So that was December 27th. Yeah, purple trombone is the title. Let me export that image. And then let me just drop the date in this script. 2018, wow. 2018, 12/27. This is the last time probably I'm going to be typing 2018. Hell yeah. That's honestly one of the big reasons that I do this Premiere Live, is because I wanted help from chat figuring out a name here. So yeah, thanks for put your name in the world. Did I put them all in? Yes, I did. Drop that into command prompt. And this is making a video for me to upload on Saturday. Let me just put the title here as well, because this helps me keep track of what I've premiered and what I haven't. Excellent. Yeah. I just noticed it's rather late for both of you, isn't it? Get some sleep. Yeah, I've been rather sleepy on Tuesdays lately. I have a feeling tonight's not going to be much better, but hopefully soon it'll be better. That was a very fast export. Oh, you just got up. Okay. Oh, is it like 5 a.m. for you? I guess it's like 5 a.m. for you, isn't it? I can't remember. Export. 4 a.m. nearly, yeah, okay. So it's... You wake up kind of early still. Is it just me, or is that not making any sound at all? That's fine. I can hear it, you can't. Sorry. I have my output device set directly to the speakers instead of going through the stream then to the speakers. So let me just find cable input. There it is. 2:50 a.m. That's, yeah, that's late. No, I don't like this wrong one. So I'm just gonna jump to the end here just to make sure it's didn't do some sort of crazy shit when exporting, because that I mean, I haven't seen it happen, but there was a video a while ago where by the end, by like 5 minutes in, everybody sounded like Morgan Freeman for some reason. I don't know if that happened when uploading to YouTube or if it was when I rendered the video, but ever since then I always got to check. I didn't get to sleep until 8:15. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, that's just a very shifted day, I guess, then. 8:15 this morning, my time, I was already working. Was I working? No, I was still trying to get into the office. Because I had a slow start this morning. Cool. I hear a cat, and I don't know what she's yelling at. Been keeping those pics in my base case, but I have 2 bases, so it's not really. I'd have to dig into one base case if I wanted to use it on the other base. That part's a little bit weird, but that's okay. Don't really have much. Well, I don't have anything actually left of the premiere as scheduled for the program, and also my time is running out right away, so I'm going to end the stream here. I'm trying to find somewhere to put my earbuds, and that was just really awkward. So thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, thanks for the help with the title. I'm not going to be streaming Saturday because there is a convention that I'm going to, so I'm not going to have time for that. But I will be back next Tuesday for 2 Hour Track Challenge premiere again. So I will see you around, and have a good life.